Hi, in this video, we'll walk through how to leverage Log360's threat intelligence platform to detect and mitigate malicious traffic in your network. When malicious IPs, domains, and URLs establish communications with devices within your network perimeter, they can cause irrevocable damage by launching attacks or exfiltrating sensitive data. Log360's advanced threat analytical capability can help you detect malicious traffic and automatically mitigate it to prevent attacks. Let's look at a couple of use cases to understand how Log360's threat intelligence platform works. Let's say a malicious IP address is trying to establish remote communication with a device in your network via a VPN. The attacker cracks the password of the user using the brute force technique before the number of logon attempts exceeds the threshold specified for normal users. In this case, it will be difficult to distinguish between malicious logons and other normal logon failure events. To spot such intrusions, it is essential to flag communication from blacklisted entities as threats. Log360 helps you identify such threats by drilling down to the granular details of a suspicious event using its advanced threat intelligence capability. When a malicious IP address is spotted, Log360 provides details such as the domain the IP address originated from, the age of that domain, and the number of times it was flagged on the threat list. You can also view the geo information of that malicious entity, based on which you can modify your firewall configurations to block communication coming from unfamiliar locations. Predefined alerts will be triggered when a malicious IP tries to communicate with your network. Log360 associates a reputation score for every threat. If the reputation score is high for this threat, you need to pay close attention to the threat to mitigate it. You can create an incident for this threat in Log360 to investigate the attack and assign the incidents to specific members of your IT security team to track the status, severity, uses, and entities involved in this security incident. Now let's look at another example. Here, either an external attacker or a malicious insider at some point of the attack cycle sends sensitive data from your network to a command and control server, or in short, a C2 server. In this case, it's essential to detect any communication established with the malicious entity. You could detect the attack by gaining insights from Log360's graphical reports generated for threat events. When a C2 server from a blacklisted domain tries to communicate with a device in your network, alerts will be triggered via SMS and email to notify you of the threat. You can remediate the attack by implementing the suggestion provided by Log360 for mitigating the threat. To remediate similar attacks in the future, you can configure response workflows using Log360 to automatically trigger incident responses. You can create a workflow by navigating to the Manage Workflow page and clicking Create Workflow. To block communication from malicious C2 servers, you can tweak your firewall configuration. Drag and drop the Add Inbound Rule workflow block. Here you need to enter details such as the name of the firewall device, the interface name, the source address, and the destination address. Next, include the Add Outbound Rule workflow block to the workflow and enter the required details. Also, make sure you arrange the workflow blocks logically to execute an event in your infrastructure when such an attack happens again. Log 360 streamlines threat detection, mitigation, and prevention from a single console to secure your network against malicious actors. To learn more about Log 360 or to get a personalized demo, please contact our technical support team.